Hi friends, this is Vivek from Gadget Guide Pro, and in today's video I am comparing two smartphones. One of them is the Mizu M2 Note on the left hand side, while the other one is the Asus Zenfone Max, which is on the right hand side. Both the smartphone cost rupees 999, while the Mizu M2 Note is available only on Amazon.in, while the Asus Zenfone Max is available only on Flipkart, but uh, from this month the Asus Zenfone Max available offline too, and you can purchase the or feel the phone by visiting to Asus stores or the other retail stores. And both the smartphone have different sets of specification, but at somewhere the both some of the specifications are nearly similar, and apart from this, both the smartphone carries the same price tag, that is 999, which is a distinguishing factor, as you are will be in a controversial mind that whether you will buy the Mizu M2 Note or the Asus Zenfone Max. Going further into deep, the uh, Asus Zenfone Max features 5.5-inch HD IPS display, and it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 4. The resolution is 280 by 720 pixels and the it has good viewing angle. Apart from this, the skin to body ratio is decent, and about to prevent it from sketches, it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 4. When it comes to the Mizu M2 Note, it features 5.5-inch full HD IPS display, and it is protected by tempered glass for preventing it from sketches or the and if the smartphone falls from your hand, the display doesn't break. The resolution is 1920 by 1080 pixels, and it has good viewing angle and good skin to body ratio. And when compared to which font to choose when it comes to a display, I will suggest you to go for the Mizu M2 Note, as it offers good color gamut, and the color reproduction is really good. And these are some of the features of the display, and above all, you can use both the smartphone in direct sunlight too. On the Asus Zenfone Max, there is a speaker grill with LED notification light, Asus branding, and 5 megapixel front facing camera above the display, and below the display you will find the capacity buttons, while there is a metal chin. And when it comes to a Mizu M2 Note, there is a 5 megapixel front facing camera with a speaker grill, range of sensors, and LED notification light. And below the display there is only a home button. Apart from this, there is nothing as such which. And when you look at on the right hand side, you will find there is a power key and the volume rocker key on Asus Zenfone Max, while on the Mizu M2 Note there is a hybrid dual SIM card slot by which you can use either the micro or the nano SIM, or the micro SIM with a micro SD card slot. At the back you will find both the smartphone has 13 megapixel camera with real tone flash, laser autofocus on the Asus Zenfone Max with Asus branding, Zenfone branding, and a big speaker. And when it comes to the Mizu M2 Note, it also has 13 megapixel camera with real tone flash, and there is a laser autofocus around it, and there is a Mizu branding, and apart from this, and there is which I earlier said that there is a laser autofocus on Mizu M2 Note, but there is nothing as such, or there is only a 13 megapixel camera with real tone flash, and there is a Mizu banding. And the Mizu M2 Note is made up of metal, and when it comes to the Asus Zenfone Max, it has a leather back finish, which is the new thing which you found in Asus Zenfone series. And on the left hand side, you will find the power key and the volume key on Mizu M2 Note, while there is nothing as such on the Asus Zenfone Max. At the top, you will find 3.5mm audio jack on both the smartphones, but there is a mic on Mizu M2 Note. At the bottom, you will somehow find a iPhone look alike design on the Meizu M2 Note. Talking about the devices, both the smartphone has micro USB slot for charging the device, and there is a mic on both the smartphone. And apart from this, there is a speaker on Meizu M2 Note. The placement of the speaker on Meizu M2 Note is done nicely. As you put the phone, you will get the sound clearly, but when it comes to Asus Zenfone Max, if you put the phone like this, you can't get the proper sound, which is a bit annoying. And the button placements are done really good on both the smartphone, and both the smartphone can easily be operated with a single hand. The Meizu M2 Note is runs on Android version 5.1 Lollipop, and it has a Flame OS on top of it. When it comes to the Asus Zenfone Max, it runs on Android version 5.0 Lollipop with Asus Zen UI 2.0 on top of it. Apart from this, the both the smartphone has 2 GB RAM with 16 GB inbuilt memory, and the uh, uh, Asus Zenfone Max is powered by 1.2 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 410 processor, which is paired with Adreno 306 GPU. Although when it comes to the Meizu M2 Note, it is powered by 1.3 GHz octa-core 64-bit MediaTek MT6753 processor, which is paired with Mali 450 MHz and Mali T720 MP2 GPU, and it clocks at 450 MHz. When you compare the performance by testing the devices on Antutu or the benchmark application, you will find that the scores are really different. And on Asus Zenfone Max, the score is 24,546, but when it comes to the Meizu M2 Note, the score is 33,740. And when you play the high-end graphics game like Asphalt 10 on both the devices, you can easily play such high graphics game without any issues, and there are no any frame drops, and there are no hitting issues while playing such high graphics game, and the game runs smooth on both the devices. And although on Mizuno Note the game runs a little have a little lag, and don't know why is there so much issues on the slight issues, or you can say the gaming issues on the Meizu M2 Note are there. Um, Apart from this, when you use the Asus Zenfone Max to play high-end graphics game, you will see that there are no issues, although both the smartphones have different processor, but when it comes to the performance wise, the Meizu M2 Note scores well on and the Antutu benchmark. And apart from this, both the smartphone has dual SIM support, and both the devices have connectivity features like the 4G, LTE, 3G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0, GPS. And as I already shared all the features with you, the only thing which left is the battery performance, which I will share in a bit. As right now you will see that if finally after a bit the game loads on Asus Zenfone Max. When you play high-end graphics game like the Asphalt 8 on Asus Zenfone Max, it runs really well, and you will not find the game lags when compared to the Meizu M2 Note. There are no any frame drops when you play high-end graphics game, and it really is really good, offers a good gaming experience, and you will not find any issues while playing high-end graphics game. The USP of the product or the Asus Zenfone Max is specifically has the biggest battery, the 5000 mAh, and it can't be removed. Although you can remove the back panel on Asus Zenfone Max, and when it comes to the Meizu M2 Note, it packs 3100 mAh battery and it's a unibody device, and you can't remove the back panel on the Meizu M2 Note. And when talking about the battery, the Asus Zenfone Max is the winner, and choosing which phone to buy is really problematic, as the if you go by the battery point of view, then you can go for the Asus Zenfone Max, and when it comes to the software front of side, the Meizu M2 Note is the winner, and when it comes to a display side, the Meizu M2 Note is the winner. And the talking about the build quality, both the smartphone has better build quality, but when it comes to the premium feel, the Meizu M2 Note offers a premium feel, as it has a metal body at the back and it's a unibody device. And when it comes to the performance wise, the Meizu M2 Note has a better advantage over the Asus Zenfone Max. So it really depends on which specs you really like. Either you go by the specs wise or the uses wise. It totally depends on you. When it comes to me, I like both the devices, and I will choose the Asus Zenfone Max and the Meizu M2 Note depending on my requirements. This is your host Vivek signing off. Thanks for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss any upcoming video.